Now, you spoke about challenges. I've got mixed feelings about challenges, like 6-week challenges. I definitely don't, like, I've never sold any 6-week challenges. My online coaching is like 3-month blocks.
Same.
And the majority of the time, as you said, like that first 3-month block is all about education. Now, the things that I'm educating my clients on are completely different for every individual, depending on where they're at on their journey and what their current knowledge is, and their recent experience, etc., etc. So every coaching call is completely different. Some people, I'm literally just talking about habits. I'm talking about goal setting. I'm talking about creating consistency within their day. I'm talking about their mindset. I'm talking about their triggers, things that trigger them. Hey, when you do this, what happens? Oh, well, when I do X, Y, Z, then I feel I don't train, then I don't eat well, then my energy levels are low, and then it has this flow-on effect, right? So it's every single person's different. And then some people, like, I'm just talking about training program.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the training program, and then I'm going, all right, when you do this exercise, where do you feel it? I feel it here. All right, well, let's make some slight adjustments to that. So every single person's different.
Yeah.
But I think the education component is so extremely important, and that is what's missing when it comes to these challenges. Now, taking someone through a 6-week challenge, for example, let's drop your body fat percentage, or let's improve body composition, let's improve strength, whatever, like, is there some benefit? I'm starting to change my mind around this. I used to be like, oh, that's fucking retarded. Like, why would you do that? Like, you're not going to learn anything. But I'm starting to change my mindset around this of, if you can create an environment where you get people motivated to do something and show some commitment and show some dedication and discipline for a relatively short period of time, but then educate them along that journey and say, because, again, like, it's easy to be disciplined and restrictive and dialed in when it's for a short period of time. But then if you haven't learned anything in that process, then you're not going to implement those tools and those same habits that you have been utilizing, that you have been disciplined with, once that challenge is finished. And you always see the start of the challenge photo and the end of the challenge photo. You don't see the photo 3 months later, 6 months later of that person. No. Or if you do see that photo, it's when they're doing another fucking challenge 6 months later.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a great point. As you said, people don't learn that stuff. So when they put all that weight back on, they haven't built those habits. They haven't built that consistency into their life. They haven't made it a lifestyle. When they do put that weight back on 6 months down the track, a year down the track, a year and a half down the track, they go, what happened? How did I get here? All right, well, I know what I did last time, and I know that worked. I know that got me the result short term. So they go back to that thing again. They're in this perpetual cycle, right? Whereas our goal as coaches is to teach people, hey, let's take this longer journey where we're implementing, smaller habits and challenge it. We're still challenging them, but maybe we're challenging them on a daily basis or a weekly basis or a monthly basis. Okay, but this challenge is not 6 weeks. Now this challenge is like a year, a year and a half, 2 years. Right? How can we get this person from A to Z in the most efficient and effective way possible? Sometimes we're going to sprint when they're motivated. Yeah, cool. All right. I'm going to set a challenge for you within this next year. Okay. At this period, once we hit this body fat percentage, once we get to this many calories, then we're going to go for a sprint for a month where we're going to really, we're going to go through a reverse diet for 3 months.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go for a sprint for a month. Right, here's your challenge, 4 weeks, let's reduce body fat percentage as much as possible.
Yeah.
All right, boom, now we go through a reverse diet again, I just came up with that on the spot, so I'm definitely going to have to write that down and implement that into
I'll listen back
my
and do it for
business
mine
that I'm
too.
building out.
Yeah, me too. I'll just take that bit.